So, welcome to my hideout. I'm behind the scenes here, lying on my bed, coming up with ideas of what sort of theme I'm going to choose for this new little intro. I'm making it out to be a big deal, but it's... Yeah, it is a big deal. Don't worry about that. But I'll play it out to whatever effect it can play out to, just to the biggest potential. Let's dive right into it. So currently I got a license with Epidemic Sound. I'm still unable to write my own music, so it's mainly just brainstorming, kind of imagining what I want this intro to be, the animations I want it, the color scheme, etc., and just finding something that fits it. So I've got, I'm mainly choosing things along the rock genre. Some of them have got synths in them, electronic sort of influences. Some are influenced by 1960s music and so many other things. I got so many tabs open, but ignore that. I can't really imagine something like that being my theme. It just does not fit me whatsoever. So a bit too stonery, I think. Nice lead guitar right there. Sounds great, but at the same time, it sounds like it should be in Avengers. Bit too epic. I don't know, belongs in a Nintendo commercial. Sounds like something Bullet for My Valentine would write. I don't have demons. This one kind of bugs me because it sounds so similar to Avalanche by Bring Me the Horizon. And this one sounds like Marilyn Manson-esque kind of vibe. Holy f***ing shit! Decided to take a bit of the approach from before, where I used to just have random words and phrases to add texture to the background, and I don't know, it's something that is unique to myself, I suppose. So
bloody hell, I look a Gareth Bale, I do.
So yeah, I've just taken a few photos from Instagram and things like that, cropped them out, because I tend to have loads of different material there to work from, and it's all historical, based on my life. Yeah, it's not the best cropping out there, but it's a bit difficult when you've got wavy and curly hair as I have. There's another one from my Piece of Me vocal cover. It's me when I decided to not only dye my hair blonde when I was 17, but also dye my eyebrows. Me back on Christmas Day, that's all you need to know. Bit of a prototype. Another prototype. I tried using that as a different layers effect, but I found that it was a bit too distracting and didn't really blend in very well, so I decided to leave it out. And in here you can see that I've been working on different color schemes, so you might see different color schemes in the future, not just purple, but blue, brown. This was another prototype, more purple, yes, purple. There we go, that's better. The Facebook rendition, but I also might do festive kind of themes as well, for Halloween and Christmas and all those sorts of holidays. Sorry, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. And then for the main YouTube channel as well, same with Twitter. Boom, it looks so beautiful. Oh look, you got a big brother. Me in a photo which I edited saying I'm getting drunk tonight. Get it? That was when I got my first 7-string guitar, which I still haven't learned properly on. Me in the hospital when I broke my leg. Me about to say the F word. Guy about to frog splash someone onto a table at Download. Me at a comedy gig. Me when I was 11. Me when I've got Maximilian hair. Me with my almighty purple cast. All these are going to be the backgrounds for my After Effects stuff as well, so the intro. So that will be ideal if I ever decide to change the color scheme of that as well. This is why I only wanted to do a 6 to 8 second intro, not just because it's small and concise and blah blah blah, but rendering something in After Effects takes absolutely ages compared to Premiere Pro, but I want it to have the highest possible quality that I can make. So this intro in itself, I wanted to stick with what I already know, like the last intro. It's fairly similar to it. I had a bit of an off-the-cuff idea, and I think it's blended in really well with the intro, which is something I haven't really done before with intros, is just have the sound actually playing from the videos that I'm including in the intro. So for this one, I decided that I could show off originally a massive scream that I pulled off in a vocal cover, but the sound was playing and it seemed like it was in time with the actual music, so I left the volume on, timed it right, and you've got a bit of me in the song as well. I sound like such a narcissist, but I think it just adds more character to it above everything else. So when you saw in the intro like this, all the letters and stuff flying in, that's because I've pretty much just saved them as their own little files and then use them as like separate entities in order to control them as I will. So that's genius. I've blended it in with the background, which is purple, and then I have added a crop around the border so it fits in a bit more. It's not just like, you know, solid rectangle edges. It actually looks like it belongs there. And then in order to get the camera moving around and stuff like that, there's this little object here, which you can see there, called the camera. And that just allows you to set up like a virtual camera, and you can control it and set keyframes up so that you can, as you can see here, all these keyframes. As for this blur movement you're seeing right here, I've got a, what you call an adjustment layer set up. We've got a light setup. Now, I'm not the best when it comes to lights, I'll be honest, but what a light usually does, as you can see in like photo shoots and stuff like that, obviously it brightens up the canvas and it can cast out shadows and things like that. So that's what this has done here. So I might actually edit that afterwards, because it looks like pretty early on that the blur is disappearing, so I might just keep the blur until I go straight in like that. So then I want to add more illustrations and all my links and things. So I've kind of abandoned my Tumblr now. I never go on Tumblr anymore, so you won't see a link for that. But Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are the main places you'll see me. I do have a TikTok as well, so maybe in the future I'll put a TikTok icon up there so you know that I'm on there. But as for now, it's just those three, and all of them are called Keiren Benji. So in case you're like, oh, what's your Facebook? Keiren Benji. What's your Twitter? Keiren Benji. What's your Keiren Benji? So yeah, I think I've rambled on enough. I mean, I've spent quite a while thinking about this and what I'm going to do for it and all that kind of stuff. And as you can see, I've been scratching my head in the process. But I don't want to ramble all the way through this video. I'm going to go ahead and show you the final take. So enjoy. Until next time, lights out.